and welcome everybody to our Billionchants journey. You are seeing us live now after a few days of a few recordings because we were all very busy with celebrations, as we hope you were as well. Um, Whether you were in North America celebrating Canada Day for Canadians, or the US special 4th of July celebrations, or in India or North America celebrating Guru Purnima, a very special day of this for the spiritual seeker. So we all had a lovely long set of celebrations recently, and now we're back. So welcome everybody, and a special welcome if you are joining us for the first time. So OVBI and the journey of a billion chants started when this pandemic started a long time ago to create some peace and healing and solace at this challenging time. And since then, we are on this happy journey to create healing vibes through chanting. And we've had a number of leaders come and chant with us and lead us into this beautiful space that we all are after chanting. So today, we have a very beautiful and very serene chant lead for you. But before I introduce you, just remember that at the end of this program, I will tell you about the amazing work that Overseas Volunteers for a Better India is doing in a lot of places. And I know you've heard this I think track before, where you know what we're doing, but every week more and more projects are being done, more and more work is being done so that people are helped, whether it is at food bank level or students or plasma. There's just so much happening. So stay tuned for more updates on what we're doing right after this, after the chanting. And now let me introduce to you the serene and very beautiful Oksana. Welcome, Oksana.
Thank you for having me. I'm a big fan of OVBI and a big fan of your program. I've been watching it regularly since you started it. At least 3-4 times a week I catch it live. And if I can't, I then watch the reruns. And it's a wonderful initiative. And it's an honor and a great privilege for me to be with you today.
How wonderful it is to listen to such wonderful, kind words. And, for somebody who follows us and has experienced some of this beautiful journey herself, Oksana has been with the Art of Living for many, many years. And she started with her journey Art of Living in Toronto. So she's a fellow Canadian for me. And now in the Bay Area, Oksana actually started her first Art of Living program with a UFT, a University of Toronto introduction program. And since then, she has actually dedicated now her recent years to being an Art of Living happiness teacher and teaches many, many people to get peace and happiness through these programs. But Oksana actually has worked at the University of Toronto from 2002 to 2008 in the Department of Slavic Languages. So has had a impressive academic record. And now, of course, resides in the Bay Area with her beautiful family. So, Oksana, over to you for today's chanting. And again, a very warm welcome from all of the chanters, viewers, and the OVBI team.
Yes, so many reasons to celebrate we had this past weekend. And as a Canadian, I celebrated, of course, the Canada Day, and now living in the United States and having American born children, I celebrated the 4th of July. And being also a student of yoga and the student of Vedic tradition, I celebrated the Guru Purnima Day. And for those who are not familiar with this holiday, it coincides with the full moon of July. Usually, it's a movable holiday. And this time it happened to be the 5th of July, the full moon. And it's a celebration of the Guru Tattva, the Guru principle. That is the wisdom element within each one of us. And that Guru, when it's residing within us, when it's fully blossomed, that's when the life reaches its potential. And of course, it's the day of the teacher, and teachers come to us in different forms. Our first teachers are our mothers. Then, of course, we have academic instructors, teachers who teach us various skills in life. And people who come into our life, whether it's friends, whether it's a spouse, whether it's our own children, they also teach us something, and we become teachers, fathers. So that Guru principle manifests in various forms. And of course, there is a teacher who comes into our life to teach us the highest wisdom, the highest truth, the truth that is beyond time, that is not affected by time. And that is called Satguru, the ultimate Guru. And so that's what we celebrated during the Guru Purnima day. And with gratitude, we, acknowledge that element of wisdom in our lives. So if you don't mind, I wanted to do a invocation, a Guru Shloka to start off today's chanting. So I'm just going to close my eyes, and those of you who know the shloka can follow with me. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yeah. And for me, of course, it's also a double celebration. Yesterday, my mom, who lives in my native birthplace, Ukraine, Lviv, Ukraine, she celebrated her 75th birthday. So, she's been in the medical field for 51 years. 51 years. She became a nurse initially, then she worked hard to pay through her medical school and became a doctor, a cardiologist. She's still working in Ukraine, serving her patients. And during this COVID situation, she is facing all the challenges. So I have double appreciation for OVBI and everyone who is helping frontline workers and doctors, nurses who are assisting patients, because there's a very personal connection there. So I wanted to dedicate this chant today also to my mother.
How beautiful. So very happy birthday to your mother, 75th. And at this age, she's working.
71st. Her name is Irena Bilek.
We will dedicate some chants to her, today's chants to her, and more power to her at this age to be working frontline and helping people in this COVID situation. Truly we have so much power amongst, within us to conquer and combat these challenging situations. And she is a shining light of such a person. So more power to her, and let's dedicate the chants to her. Let's start.
Yes. So today's Om Namah Shivaya chant, and so much has been spoken about the power of these chants. You see, Sanskrit is one of the, if not the oldest language known to mankind that survived. And so many modern languages, including my native Ukrainian, actually are linked to Sanskrit. So all these vibrations created by the Sanskrit chants, they resonate with us no matter what our background is, because somewhere that ancient knowledge is within our consciousness. So when I first was introduced to Sanskrit chants, I immediately recognized the power of these vibrations. And you see, we are influenced by all the 5 elements surrounding us. We are influenced by time. And the time is influenced by the movement of the planet. Those celestial, planets, when they are moving, they are also having impact on the time. And when we are going through different phases in our life, whether it's joy, sorrow, ups and downs, we also have to be aware that some of that is due to all these elements around us. And the powerful chant of Om Namah Shivaya, it actually encapsulates all the 5 elements, all the 5 syllables. Na, ma, shi, va, ya. They correspond to the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And by chanting Om Namah Shivaya, we harmonize all the 5 elements, and we mitigate any negative impact that time might have on us. So may I get started? So today I want to give you a beautiful experience of slow Om Namah Shivaya chanting. We will take it word at a time. We will break it down. Om Namah Shivaya, and we'll take a breath after each word, and we'll just go with the flow of it. So I invite you to all to sit comfortably and easily, and sit with your spine straight. You may gently close your eyes and turn your attention inwards. Take a transition breath in and breathe out completely. Breathe in. Take a breath. Namah. Breathe in again. Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Nama Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Nama Shiva Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Taking a slow breath in and breathe out. Turn your attention inwards and let's get ready to meditate with Devi Kavacham chant. Asti guhyatamam vipre sarvabhutopakarakam devyastu kavacham tachrunushva prathamam shailaputreти dvitiyam brahmacharini tritiyam chandraghanteti Kushmadeeti chaturthak pancham skandamoti shashtam katyayati cha saptam kalarajascha mahagaureti chashtam navam sarvadaitracha चराश्चैव जलजाश्चोपदेशिकाः सहजाः कुरज शाकिनीराकी अन्तरिक्षचराश्च महापिशाचाश्च So beautiful and serene. It's amazing how powerful these vibrations are and how soothing and calming they are for our nervous system. Something profoundly shifts within us when we even just listen. But even when we participate and we can also sing along, then that amplifies the effect. It's going back to the theme of Guru Purnima. Actually, Shiva is called the Adi Guru, the first Guru, present from the beginning of times, who is beyond time, who is everywhere and formless, But when that formless energy, that eternal presence comes into a form, it's depicted as Dakshinamurti. And that Guru principle that we spoke about, that energy that is present in everyone, everywhere, when it manifests, takes the form of Dakshinamurti. And the story goes that Shiva, in the form of Dakshinamurti, was sitting under the banyan tree, and the disciples gathered, students gathered to receive knowledge, and they were full of questions. But the more questions they asked, the more questions rose within them. So then Shiva took them into the space of silence, and in that silent space, all their questions were answered. So that's that wisdom that is beyond words, that can be transmitted only beyond words, and when it's dawning in our life, that's when our fullest human potential is achieved, and for that we are always grateful. So I wanted to also conclude the session with a short bhajan, and dedicated also to personal guru, Gurudev Sri Ravi, who is the founder of the Art of Living Foundation, of which I am the instructor for the last 11 years. I'm the instructor for the last 15 years. I've been practicing. So everything I've learned, everything I've shared today, including these chants, it's all from, I've learned from Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar, and for that I'm eternally grateful. So if you know the bhajan, please sing along. Otherwise, you enjoy. Jaya Guru Om Namah Shivaya. Jaya Guru Om Namah Shivaya. O Dakshina Murti Guru Om Guru Om. Dakshina Murti Guru Om. Dakshinamurti Guru Om Jaya Guru Om Namah Shivaya Jaya Guru Om Namah Shivaya O Dakshina Murti Guru Om Dakshina Murti Guru Om Dakshinamurti Guru Om Jaya Guru Om Namah Shivaya Jaya Guru Om Namah Shivaya O Dakshina Murti Guru Om Dakshina Murti Guru Om Jaya Guru Om.
Thank you, Oksana. That was indeed so tranquil and so calming. It is, one can observe just the change in one's own state of mind. You feel so much calmer, and that beautiful chanting, that slow chanting was just incredible. So, thank you. And this beautiful bhajan at the end as well. Dakshinamurti Guruam. Beautiful.
And
Thank you for
thank
that.
you for OVBI for giving me this opportunity to share this. And may that joy, peace, love, wisdom prevail everywhere in the whole world. And thank you for all the amazing work that you do. I bow down to every volunteer who is contributing to all the wonderful causes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Such kind, such beautiful words. Indeed, wonderful. We are all very grateful for you being here, for leading our chanting in such a beautiful, serene manner. We know we had a little bit of a hiccup with the sound quality, but that is life. Sometimes it just happens, right? We have to just keep moving despite the challenge. And you ended it so beautifully with that lovely bhajan. It was so soothing. So thank you very much. And you spoke about the work. So let's just talk quickly about what some of the amazing work that OVBI is doing. And did you know today is the 100th day since we started the chanting?
Wow.
100 days.
Congratulations.
100 days of chanting non-stop every day, same time. Beautiful Om Namah Shivaya and Devi Kavatam. It is indeed a special, memorable milestone for all the OVBI team and for everybody who chants with us. And we are at 6.5 million chants. There's a lot of six happening today. 6.5 million chants. We are on 6th of July. And also, do you know that we've helped over 650 students in the United States with basic groceries and needs at this challenging time? So quite some numbers, into play there. So 650 students, I think, is quite remarkable. And OVBI continues to do a lot of work in different cities and countries to help people who are affected. And we keep hoping things will, settle. And, we now have a new fresh wave. So we hope everybody continues to be safe and we will continue our efforts. So please consider donating even a small amount, $25 is okay. If you go to billionchants.org, there is a donate button right there. So billionchants.org, log your chants because that's what helps us move the chant count along. And we have to get more people motivated and getting on this lovely journey. So whenever you can chant online with us, offline at your own convenience, remember to log your chants and follow us on whatever social media you like. If you want to know more about the projects we're doing in Canada as well, we have a fundraiser for a food bank, a local food bank that is serving so many people. And if you can help donate to that, it's a GoFundMe donation link. And a lot of information we share periodically with you. If you can go to billionchants.org and click on the donate button, or just keep chanting with us and involve more people in the chanting journey. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. At Overseas VBI is our website, and under that you'll find the projects, and also follow us on whatever media you like. Also, remember, you can follow us on Billion Chants. If you're following us on YouTube or on Facebook, remember to subscribe to the notifications so you will get notified every time we're live. And that brings us to the end. Tomorrow, remember, we'll be here at the same time. And today also, I forgot to mention, but I do want to quickly say that before we wrap up. One of our admins, in fact, he's one of the most important tech support for us on a continuous basis. Bhavik, his son is, has some challenges. He got an injury, so let's all pray and dedicate some of this. Chanting to him and his son for quick healing, and to anybody in the world who is suffering right now or who needs healing, let our vibes and our chants and prayers heal everybody. So continue to chant with us, stay safe, and stay happy and peaceful. Thank you from all of us.